Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. So, I just want to mention a few things about Gran Turismo 7 on PlayStation VR 2. And now that I have spent almost 2 months enjoying PlayStation VR 2, and when I look at Gran Turismo 7, it shows me exactly why exclusivity matters on PlayStation VR 2. And if Sony could keep this up with exclusives such like this, I think we would have definitely a worthy $600 headset for people to dive into and purchase. And I really do hope that Sony will keep that momentum for exclusives in the future. Gran Turismo 7 is definitely a killer app. This is probably the main reason why people are getting this headset. Whatever, 250,000 that have already purchased this worldwide. This is that reason. Now, if you have a pretty good racing chair with a racing wheel, and if you have, let's say, for example, a haptic feedback 8 from Next Level Racing, which is a gaming pad you put on the chair, and you feel the vibration of it's more like a reflector that mimics the sound of your game, and then that sound reflects to the vibration haptic feedback on that gaming pad. So there's many different things you can do to fully immerse yourself in this experience, and this proves to me with games such as Gran Turismo 7 and even the Call of the Mountain, it proves to me that exclusives is what is going to drive the sales for PlayStation VR 2. That is if Sony decides to bring out the heavy hitters like Spider-Man 2 and, you know, others like Uncharted and God of War. So I only can hope, but you know, like I said previously, looking at the current state as of me recording this video, April 11th, 2023, year of our Lord, it doesn't seem like they're going for that. And look, all Sony has to do, as I already repeated this many times before, because I know people have been asking me, all Sony has to do was just give us a roadmap, make an announcement. That's all they had to do, is just let us know, hey guys, don't worry, here's what's coming out. They could do that on State of Play, they can do that on I mean, Jim Ryan could do that on a short little video and just give us a brief sneak peek on what he's working on with the developers and other major studios for PlayStation VR 2. Now, I'm not saying that this not going to happen. It might happen, you know, in the future. Maybe in June there might be a State of Play or some kind of a press conference where they might announce something. Who knows? But my whole point here is this: exclusives do matter, guys, and I think Gran Turismo 7 and the Call of the Mountain is that great example of why exclusives do matter, and Gran Turismo 7 is perfect example of that. I mean, even Resident Evil Village, to a certain extent, it's a timed exclusive, right? Resident Evil Village, you can only play it on PlayStation VR 2 currently, you know. So my whole point here, before I end this video, is exclusives do matter, and Gran Turismo 7 has proven that point. Now, in terms of this PlayStation VR 2 device, this is one of the best VR headsets. I'm gonna end the video by saying, visually, this is one of the best VR headsets that I have owned. The HDR is truly, it's remarkable. The 4K resolution, it's remarkable. The tracking, it's spot on, you know. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this headset technologically. Technologically, this is definitely a cutting edge. But just like any cutting edge, it doesn't mean anything if you don't have exclusivity that will take the advantage of that. Now, we do have Gran Turismo 7, thank God for that, because this is definitely a killer app that will warrant that $600, but we need more, you know. I appreciate Gran Turismo 7. For me personally, it is more than enough, but to drive the sales, you're gonna need more. Spider-Man 2 is definitely something that they need to add. If they could bring in God of War, I mean, The Last of Us would be definitely a welcome addition. To play Last of Us Part 1 and, you know, in a VR would be truly remarkable. That would be great. Uncharted in VR would be an amazing experience. But Spider-Man would definitely be that another killer app that Sony would need. So we'll see. I mean, we got some other exclusives. We got a sequel to a Firewall 0 Hour. We got that coming out. Firewall Ultra looks very promising. It's a tactical first-person shooter multiplayer game, and we'll see how that goes. We also got the Crossfire. We gotta remember, Crossfire, I don't know if that's gonna be a timed exclusive or just a third party that's gonna be available on other VR headset. I know it's a third-party game, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be timed exclusive. If they can make it timed exclusive for a year on PSVR 2, that's also great. So anyway, I don't want to butcher this video any more than it doesn't need to be. I'm simply saying Gran Turismo 7 reminds me why exclusives matter. And that's all I'm trying to say here. They do matter, and hopefully we'll see more exclusives on the horizon, because exclusives are the heartbeat of this headset, you know. Because if I can play, what I'm trying to say is, people are not gonna purchase this headset just so they can play something that can play on Oculus MetaQuest for cheaper, or Windows mixed reality for cheaper, people are not going to really invest money into something that they can play on other headsets and have more applications and more variety, right? That's another thing that's missing on PlayStation VR 2 is the lack of apps. You know, what makes MetaQuest and others popular and Steam VR popular is variety of so many apps that they have available. You know what I mean? And you know, Sony needs to really think about this. You know, you can be asking this kind of a price point that costs more than a console, and then you're asking people to get a console and this, and you're only giving them a couple of exclusives and not enough apps to warrant that price, you know. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Take care. All right, 5th place, not bad.